Apple's been working on a secret project for the iPhone that they didn't want anyone to know about. And somehow, this massive leak has finally revealed it. We are just a few days away from WWDC, where Apple is going to be revealing the iOS 18, which is going to bring a lot of new features. But looks like one feature that Apple was planning to introduce in iOS 18 will now never happen because someone at Apple has made a huge mistake, according to a report from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. Apple has been working on an AI project codenamed Ajax that could have potentially changed how we interact with the iPhone. This project was so secretive that even the people working on it didn't really know what they were building. It just had some basic idea that it's going to use AI in some way. This project was being worked on in secret for years until recently, when Apple decided to integrate some parts of this project into iOS 18. Apparently, this new feature that Apple was planning to introduce with iOS 18 was actually a part of this Ajax project, which was supposed to completely change the way we interact with our iPhones. We don't really know exactly what this project was supposed to do, but Bloomberg's Mark Gurman says that it would have looked like something straight out of science fiction. He also says that it was going to be a major rethinking of the iPhone's user interface, which would have been introduced alongside the iPhone 17 lineup. Considering he's saying all of this in past tense, it seems like Apple has scrapped this project, which means this big secret that Apple was trying to hide is now out. So what happened? Why did Apple suddenly cancel this massive project? Well, according to Mark Gurman, someone at Apple made a huge mistake by accidentally pushing code to an external server that contained references to the iPhone user interface built around this AI system. It seems like someone pushed this code by mistake to an external server, meaning the whole world could see it. This is why Apple has decided to cancel this project, because they wanted to keep it a secret for as long as possible. Now, this leak could have been avoided if Apple was using an internal code repository. But since they were using an external one, this person ended up pushing the code to the public server, meaning everyone could see it. Now, as for what this AI system would have looked like, well, we don't know. But apparently there were no plans to include it in this year's software update. So even though the code was leaked, it doesn't mean that we're going to see it anytime soon. I gotta say, it's kind of sad that this massive leak has happened. I feel like Apple was doing something really big with this AI project. And from what we know, it was going to completely change how we interact with the iPhone. But let me ask you, what do you think about this leak? What do you think about this secret project? Let me know your thoughts. Also in the news, Apple is expected to introduce a brand new feature at WWDC that will allow iPhone and Apple Watch users to unlock each other's devices using their Apple Watches. This might sound a little weird, but it's actually very convenient. For example, if you're wearing a mask, you can unlock your friend's iPhone using your Apple Watch. Same thing goes the other way. If your friend is wearing a mask, they can unlock your watch using your iPhone. All they need to do is simply hold the two devices close together, and that's it. They'll be able to unlock each other's devices. It's basically like Apple Pay, but instead of paying, you're unlocking a device. This feature is expected to come to the iPhone 17 lineup, along with the updated Apple Watch Series 9. It will likely be called iPhone Pay, although Apple could change the name. Along with this, Apple is also expected to introduce advanced data protection at WWDC, which will make it even harder for anyone to access your data. So that's all the latest news. Let me know your thoughts regarding this secret project that Apple was working on. Are you excited, or do you think that Apple should not have done it? Let me know in the comments below. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.